We know what Simon told us and I believe him. Our good friend Rufus, on the other hand, I can't help but feel that he was only putting on an act for the principal.
Yes, but it still doesn't excuse the fact that Paul lied to the principal.
Maybe not. But Rufus sounds like a bully. And from what I've seen, a pretty manipulative one. Bullies like him always threaten people into lying. All right, gang, pizza's here.
So after dinner that night, my grandfather came into my room to talk to me. Said that he had some advice that I would be interested in hearing.
First, I want you to know that what you did was not okay.
I know, Bampa. Everyone's been telling me that, and they won't shut up about it.
Now see? There's your problem, Cocker. You're too aggressive. Anger is a very destructive emotion. But I, of course, learned that the hard way. You know, when we brought you home yesterday, we had to keep Talia from coming in here, so she wouldn't see you unconscious. She was wondering where her big brother was. And if he's okay. And quite frankly, I'm wondering the same thing about my grandson. I know this is difficult, but I want you to take this seriously. Anger is a very powerful, yet dangerous emotion. There are times when anger is helpful, and there are times when it clouds your mind. And this right here. This is one of those times where your mind is clouded.
Anger's a good thing here though. It'll help me get back at the big stupid idiot Rufus for knocking me out. I'm not letting him get away with this. And my anger will ensure that he never hurts anyone else ever again.
And what will this need for revenge accomplish? Look what happened when you followed Rufus at school. Look at how it's affected everyone around you. You really need to think clearly about this, Cocker. Your emotions are clouding your mind and causing you to make irrational decisions.
Things were very different at school the next day. Instead of being ignored like usual, everyone seemed to be pointing at me and talking about me.
Hey, that's the kid who was stalking Rufus, right?
Yeah, what a creep.
Screw you. Rufus might have you guys fooled, but he certainly doesn't fool me.
Hey stalker. Did you stalk anyone else last night?
No. But I heard your dad stalked your mom's sister.
Very funny. You know, I've seen your mom around a few times. That sexy MILF can stalk me anytime.
What did you say?
You best back off.
Let me guess. Rufus put you up to this.
No man. When I see someone acting up, I step in and put a stop to it. You know, you're lucky Rufus is still putting up with you, after what you did.
Kick his ass, Harrison.
Come on, do something.
Catch you later.
And not only that, Simon kept avoiding me that day too. Anytime I tried to talk to him, he just ignored me. Finally, I confronted him in the cafeteria at lunchtime. Okay, what the hell's going on here? Why are you ignoring me, and why does everyone hate me?
Follow me. Alright, look, I'm sorry about ignoring you. It's just that, if I'm seen with you, I become a target too. Know what I mean?
Is Rufus doing all this? Because one of his gang tried to pick a fight with me earlier.
Let's get one thing clear, Paul. Harrison didn't pick a fight with you. He told you to back off, because you were about to go after that kid. It's pretty common knowledge around here now. And before you ask, yes, I was there watching the whole thing.
What? If you were there watching, then why didn't you have my back? I thought we were friends.
Because, if I'd gone out there to support you attacking another student, purely because he offended you, then I'd be put in the same camp you're in right now.
And what camp is that?
My apologies. I should have been more clearer. You know that meeting that you and your family had with Rufus? Well, At the school, anything involving Rufus is pretty high profile. People really want to get to know him. And well, let's just say that you stalking him didn't go unnoticed. People started putting two and two together, and they think you falsely accused Rufus of bullying out of jealousy.
But that's not true and you know it.
We both know the truth. But at the end of the day, people are gonna believe a popular mysterious kid like Rufus over a couple of nobodies like us.
So you're just gonna abandon me then, just because you don't wanna be a nobody?
Of course not. I'm trying to help you, and I've been trying to help you ever since you started this whole pointless thing. If you had just left Rufus alone from the beginning, none of this would have happened. I told you countless times to just leave him alone, but you wouldn't listen. I saved you when I had a feeling you would go and follow him home. And despite the risk this conversation has for me, here I am talking to you. So before you start accusing me of being a horrible friend, just remember it was you, not me, who got you into this.
Okay then, Mr. Helpful. What's your brilliant plan for getting out of this one?
That's just it. Unless you apologize to Rufus publicly, which I know your ego and pride won't allow, then you're not getting out of it. This is something even I can't help you with. If anyone sees me with you, I'll get bullied. Call me selfish if you want, but unlike you, I'm able to ignore people like Rufus and get on with my life. And that's why you're in this mess, and I'm not.
I'm not gonna apologize or bend over to that asshole. Especially after what Harrison did. I'm not the one who's afraid of Rufus. You are.
I don't deny that he intimidated me at first. But you shake in fear every time you see him. Don't think I haven't noticed. Stop trying to be tough, Paul. This whole thing is your fault. I tried to tell you to stop, but you're too stubborn to listen, because you're a spoiled brat who throws a tantrum just because he doesn't get his way.
Oh damn.
Paul, wait. I'm sorry.
Hey, lay off him.
Help, someone getting off me.
Crap. Mrs. Delgado.
Alright, what is going on here?
Paul hit him, then he pinned him to the ground.
Paul, get off of him now. Are you alright, Simon? Come with me, Paul.
Screw you, Simon. You bastard.
Right now.
Oh my God. That's awful.
Tell me about it.
So then what happened? Paul.
I'm sorry, Jessica. I need to think things over.
Paul, wait.
So how's Paul doing?
I dunno. I haven't seen him since he ran off at lunchtime. Nobody else has seen him either. Would any of you care to help me look for him? I just need to know he's okay.
You know I'd help you with anything, Jess. But Dennis and I are going to my house. I'm gonna show him my dress I'm wearing to the dance.
Well, shall we, my little koala bear?
Yes, let's go, my serpent hunk.
You know, I love Heather like a sister. But God, those two can be so nauseating.
Well, it's her first real relationship. Can you blame the girl for being over the moon?
I bet her dress isn't the only thing she shows him.
Ha ha. So, about Paul, can you spare a few minutes to help me look for him?
No can do. I really need to be getting to the homecoming committee meeting.
Oh, right.
You know, maybe he's at the park.
The park? Well, he did say he wanted to think things over. And he does know about the spot I like to go to when I just want to sit and think. It's worth a shot.
Simon. I'm so sorry that I hurt you. I know you're not here right now. And I know you probably still hate me for what I did. But I hope when I go back, that you'll forgive me. And if not, well, then I guess I'll be alone.
Hey. I was looking for you all day after you ran off. You didn't show up to any of the classes. I was worried about you.
I know. And I know I'll probably be punished for skipping classes. But in 3 months, none of this will matter. That whole thing we did with Mason and Brianna, it won't matter.
What do you mean?
Because in January, I'm moving back there. And I'll have to face Simon, and Rufus, and everyone else. I destroyed my friendship with Simon. I upset my family. I got myself and a lot of other people hurt. I ignored my grandfather's advice about anger. And I continued ignoring it when I was dealing with Mason and Brianna. And because of all that, I'm gonna have to pay the price when I go back there. You wanted to know what I meant when I said none of this will matter? It's because when I go back to Wilford Heights, we'll never see each other again.
Okay, first of all, that's not true and you know it. What you said right now proves that.
How?
Because you've seen your mistakes, and realized where you went wrong. You've made friends here, and we all like you for who you are. We don't judge you for what happened back in 8th grade. And after that whole thing with Mason and Brianna, you've really begun to open up. You're less angry and more sociable. If anything, you've learned more from being here, and have become a better person because of what you learned. Remember when the school was vandalized, and you were there cleaning off the graffiti from the front doors? And then you thought I had brought my uncle to arrest you, and you basically told me to piss off? Well, now you're here, opening up and talking to me. And if that isn't greater self-control, I don't know what is.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You don't need to apologize, Paul. You were upset at the time. So your reaction was understandable. Secondly, what happened in Wilford Heights 3 years ago wasn't entirely your fault. I mean, yeah, maybe you could have handled it a little better. Maybe you shouldn't have hit Simon. Or followed Rufus. And maybe you should have listened more to those around you. But that was a long time ago, and you can't go back and change it. You can only accept your mistakes, and try to learn from them.
You know, my grandfather said something similar. When I chose to leave Wilford Heights and come here.
You chose to leave? But I thought you were all forced to move.
Well, that's why we're moving back. You see, the house we live in now,